Sometimes I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a night.
Fuck that shit, man. Let's really talk about. Let's fuck that shit, man. Let's talk about what the fuck. Let's talk about Manchester United, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was just gonna let it slide? Y'all thought I was just gonna let it go? What? What? Nah, for real, bro. Like, let's just talk about like what the fuck's going on. Like, let me just say this, man. If the rest of the Premier League, like, let me say this, man. If Chelsea were not having a bad season, if Liverpool were not having a bad season, you know what I'm saying? If some of these, if even Spurs, or like, let's just say, if any of these clubs that I just mentioned, if they were playing good, guess what? Where Manchester United would be. You got it. All the way at the bottom. But just because the rest of the teams, the rest of the big clubs that usually compete with against Manchester United are not even doing good, that's what kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes Manchester United looks a little bit good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they still doing bad. They keep losing game after game. And if you ask yourself, how the fuck are they still somewhere close to top 4? You know what I'm saying? Because you be like, they be losing a lot of games. Like, how the fuck can they still be close to somewhere top 4? Well, I just told you, you know what I'm saying? Some of the reasons is that some of these other clubs are not really playing better. And for that reason, you know what I'm saying? Manchester United took little advantage of in the middle of the season, I'm going to say that. But I guess we can agree. Manchester United's fans will say, you know who the problem is? You know who the problem is? Cristiano Ronaldo. What? They still want to blame Cristiano Ronaldo, who's not even there. You know what I'm saying? Who's not even playing for Manchester United, who left there long time ago. They're not going to blame the manager.
Nope.
Who's actually overrated. You know what I'm saying? He's not really doing that great.
Nope.
If we really look at the numbers.
Nope.
But some of Manchester United, man, some of them fans, man, I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to say all of them. But some Manchester United fans, damn, bro. Damn, bro. They are
Stupid.
I'm just going to let it go, though, man. You know what I'm saying? But Manchester United, man, I guess next season, I don't know if they're going to learn from this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they even going to qualify for the Champions League. But, man, Manchester United are freaking struggling. And it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take really, really, like, for them to bring some new players. Because these players obviously are not really all about it. They're not really trying to, except Rashford. Some of these players actually want to reach somewhere. They want to, like, they're playing like they are giving their all. But the rest, majority of the team, they're mediocre, chat. Like, I ain't going to lie with y'all. They're just mediocre. They just, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the, typical Premier League players. So, but let's hear from, one of the guy. I mean, shout out to Rashford. I ain't going to lie to you guys. Like, Rashford, it's just, I feel bad for him because it's one of those players that I want him to do good. And he is in the right club. Like, he's in a big club, but damn, man. He still got a little time, but you know what I'm saying? It would be even better if he leaves, you know what I'm saying, Manchester United, man, because it's going to take, like I said, it's going to take a miracle for Manchester United to get back to their winning ways. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Bruno Fernandes really got to say, because this guy is all about excuses, you know what I'm saying? What we could have done, what we could do better, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to say, oh, they got talented players. They're all talented, this and that. But how come you didn't use your talent when you actually had the chance? You saying all of that shit right now. Bruh. I'm just let it go, man. Let's hear it from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you guys can hear actually what he's saying, because this shit makes zero sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it makes sense to you, chat. For real, for real. So let me put the volume up.
We're not capable of score a goal. We create so many chances, but
Bruno, that's a bad night. What happened out there?
we're not capable of score a goal. We create so many chances, but not ruthless enough to get our goals. And in a moment we concede an unlucky goal and we lose the game. But we all know that we are capable.
That was not unlucky goal, by the way.
I'm sure David De Gea is devastated in the dressing room there. Was it a slip? Was it just a lack of concentration?
No, I have to see it back, but it's not. We don't need to make focus on that because he's being saving it for many times. So I don't think he has to take the blame for this result. Obviously,
This is what I'm talking about, man.
the goal if he was.
Zero accountability.
But I don't think it's not good enough to blame only the keeper for this result, because we created so many chances that we have to get our goals too.
Particularly in that first half, you had a chance to take a good lead there.
Yeah, I think we have too many chances in the first half that we could take the lead. As I said, sometimes I'll be unlucky, sometimes not ruthless enough. He's been probably one of our worst season on scoring goals. So we know that we are capable to do much more. We have goal scoring in the team. We have people that can and is capable to score goals. But it's kind of the moment that we are not taking our chances.
And is it concerning now that Liverpool are just a point behind, Brighton are behind them, Newcastle lost today, you couldn't take advantage of that? This is...
Hold on. Let's talk about this, chat. How the fuck are you gonna, let's talk about this, chat. Like, this is how you know Manchester United are actually doing bad right now. Do you know, how bad Liverpool were doing? Do you know how really bad Liverpool were doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, they were all the way at 12th spot. Like, we were making fun of them. Like, they were all the way, actually, excuse me. Like to be honest, they were all the way at 8th spot, 9th spot. You know what I'm saying? They were all the way close to at Chelsea. I remember I was making fun of Chelsea and Liverpool for being all the way at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I even remember Chelsea, there was at this time where it was possible, there was possibilities that Chelsea could have actually, if all things worked out, there was this chance where Chelsea could have actually been relegated. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I was making fun of them. And all of a sudden, Liverpool is 1 point behind Manchester United. What the fuck? I know that Liverpool start playing better. They improved their game. They start winning games. But what the fuck happened to Manchester United? Does that mean they will keep losing games while Liverpool will keep winning games? I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? I knew Manchester United were losing games. I just didn't know they were losing games that much or that bad. Like, golly. What? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go ahead.
It can be very complicated.
No, we have to focus on ourselves. It's everything in our hands. We don't have to look backwards. We know what we have to do. We know what we need until the end of the season. It's there for us. We have to get the energy back, because I think it's being a little bit of lack of energy probably from the team, or mentally sometimes. I don't know what is going on probably in the last 2 games. I think.
How about you stop diving? You know what I'm saying? How about you stop cheating, brother?
Moments you could feel that, but we have to get this energy back to this last 4 games of the season, because it's everything in our hands. We don't depend on anyone else, so we have to do what we have to do for get our.
Man, oh man, this guy, man. I know he's a talented player, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take this guy serious, because, you know what I'm saying? You see how much he dives, and like how he loves cheating, you know what I'm saying? And hey, like, he don't even like taking accountability, man. That's not how you know what I'm saying? That's not how you compete against Manchester City, man. But at the same time, man, shout out to Bruno Fernandes and shout out to Manchester United, actually. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they take some positive, you know what I'm saying, points or views about this situation. Hopefully they're going to learn about this next season. I doubt it, but you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility, man. They can learn from this situation and improve, you know what I'm saying? And maybe bring some new players, you know what I'm saying? Some new talents. But let's also hear from the Manchester United coach. Let him go ahead and lie to us.
Wrong result. Was it the wrong performance as well? Was it up to the high standards that you've been looking for?
First half, I think we played quite well, and we created a lot of opportunities.
What? How the fuck are you gonna?
And then
He just lied all of a sudden
score a goal, and then
from the get-go.
of course disappointment about the result, same as Thursday. We lost from ourselves, and now we have 1 week time as the first since Christmas. We have that. We need energy, because both second halves were below the standards.
David De Gea, I mean, he's been a great goalkeeper over the years, but that was a terrible mistake, wasn't it, today?
Yes, but it's about individual. That is, mistakes are part of football. And as a team, you have to deal with it. You have to bounce.
Why is it so hard to just say, yeah, that was a mistake, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully he's gonna learn from next time? What the fuck? Why is it so hard to say that?
It's part of football, but everyone has to take responsibility. But more important is, as a team, get a result.
You mentioned the drop in intensity and energy. Is that because you're playing so many games? I think you Manchester United are playing the most games across
That's not excuse.
European leagues at the moment. It's beginning to just show now.
Can be, but we can't be sorry for ourselves. We have to keep going, and we have to show character. It's only 4 games.
That's the only thing I agree with him.
It's in your head, and make sure it's not in your legs. So get ready for the games, clear the head, energy, focus, and go on.
Frustration and the fact that you haven't hit the target again.
Of course, disappointed. We created, and we had the game.
You didn't create shit, sir.
Yeah, you following the facts when you give a goal away like this. But also, in front of the goal, we had to be more clinical, because I counted 4 or 5 really cool chances, and it was not by coincidence. No, it was.
Nah, actually, Manchester United could have lasted like more goals, like 2-0.
Come on.
3-0.
We showed in this season, we had some terrible setbacks, and every time we bounce back. So once again, show the character and go on.
All caps, man. But shout out to Manchester United. Like I said, man, we'll see how they, you know what I'm saying, how they do the rest of the games. There's only 4 games to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you gonna do these 4 games? And it's not gonna get easier. This is like, all the teams are hungry to win. They want to win these 4 games. They want to put themselves in a better position. Some of them, they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be relegated. They want to stay on the Premier League. They want to keep playing in the Premier League. So they're going to do whatever it takes. They're going to give it their all. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, this next 4 games, it's going to be like, it's like a final games. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's going to be hard games. So if your team if your team was not really playing that well, don't expect them to really play like Manchester United. They're not gonna all of a sudden act like, oh, this is our, like, they're not gonna change shit. Trust me. It's the smaller teams that are gonna change shit, that are gonna play very, very hard games. So good luck, you know what I'm saying? Good luck to the Red Devils, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Will he stay in Manchester United, chat? Will he remain the manager of Manchester United next season? Let me know in the comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Like, I honestly, I'm curious, because you already know what happens when you don't really perform that well in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, speaking of performing in the Premier League, there's this club that is trying so hard to really, really keep the pressure, you know what I'm saying, going, and maybe it's going to take the last game to really determine who is the champion, who is the Premier League winner of this season. You know what I'm saying? Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Manchester City? You guessed it. That was a tricky question. Like, I wasn't just being asked. Like, I'm not just asking you that question. That was a tricky question. So be careful how you answer that question. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is a tricky question, because, you know what I'm saying, 9 out of 10, I ain't gonna lie to you. If we gonna be honest, if we are gonna tell the truth, we gonna say 9 out of 10, this Premier League season, or this Premier League title, is gonna go to Manchester City. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys want me to just cap, you feel me? And just, you know what I'm saying, like, circle around the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
Just say, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, sugarcoat the facts, you know what I'm saying, kind of lie to you guys. If that's what you want me to do, then this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's 50-50, and you know what I'm saying, like, Arsenal is been leading the Premier League table for a while. So it makes sense that Arsenal wins the Premier League.
Nope.
But, of course, you take it how you want, because, you know what I'm saying, obviously, I ain't going to change your mind. If you already know. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're so delusional that you think, oh my God, we already, like, won the Premier League. You don't even know. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You was holding the place for the champions. You was holding the place for Manchester City. You know what I'm saying? So, as you guys know, man, Newcastle, that game was freaking amazing. But, like I said, I'm not gonna, like, I always give credit to Arsenal despite how, you know what I'm saying, how they lost their first spot that they were holding almost most of the Premier League table. They lost that spot to Manchester City. But, you know what I'm saying, we all know why, because they're not in the same level. You know what I'm saying? Manchester City are in a different level. They are in their own level. Nobody is in that level in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in a year or 2 years ago, we could have said Liverpool are close to that level. They could challenge. But that shit is over, as you guys can see. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Arsenal, I always talk about this is a win for them. They haven't been somewhere top 4 last 7 years. Do you know how long that is for a professional big club that plays in the Premier League to not qualify for the Champions League or not to even finish somewhere top 4, not to be competitive? That's a devastating for a big club. You know what I'm saying? So this is a big win for them. You know what I'm saying? They get to go back, they get to get back to the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? And that helps them, that improves the club, that helps them attract big players, better talent players. You know what I'm saying? So overall, man, I think it's a win, even if they don't win the Premier League. But obviously, Arsenal fans, they want to win the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? But it's not easy, man. When Manchester City is right there, you know what I'm saying, trying to snatch everything right before you eat, it's not going to be that easy. You got to fight hard. And we're going to see how the rest of the Premier League really goes. Because there's only 4 games. And Manchester City got better chance of winning the Premier League. I'm telling you guys. Look at the numbers, man. Don't just take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Do the numbers. But check it out, man. You feel me? But I want to hear from these 2 guys. And then we're going to hear from Arteta before we wrap it up. So, let's go ahead.
Guys, well done. Martin, every question that's been asked about this team in the last few weeks, did you answer them all and more with that?
I think we chose something special today. To come here and win is not easy. The way we did it as well. We had to be very smart. We have to be a bit ugly at times, and I think this is a big step for us, a young team coming here and doing all the things we do. I think it's shows we've come a long way.
Jorginho, how are those legs?
Kind of. It will be better tomorrow and the day after, I think. But the most important that we go home with 3 points. That what we wanted, and
I agree. This guy needs to play a little bit more.
Every game playing beautiful football the way we want. And I'm really pleased to see our team can play this kind of games, understand that sometimes it's not possible, it's not easy to go through just with passes, and sometimes you need to fight. And I'm very proud of the team, the way it fought into the end.
So for those of us who have only ever played football in front of 3 or 4 people, in a wild atmosphere like that, how do you even hear yourself think, let alone keep the team ticking over and finding a teammate like you do so well?
Well, this atmosphere it's so beautiful.
Keep calm.
It's us to play, gives us so much fire inside. So much.
To be fair, it's not your first big game, is it?
No, I've played a few before, but every time is the atmosphere there. Every one of us, we dreamed when we were a kid, and now it's time to enjoy. This is just beautiful. This football.
Martin, you touched on it already, but given what was at stake today and what happened here last year, how big was that?
Yeah, I think that's a big factor as well. I think last year here was one of the toughest days in my career, to be honest.
They lost 2-0.
After dropping a few points after the Man City game. To come back and beat Chelsea and then come here and win again, I think it shows the mentality. I think it shows how far we've come, as I said. And yeah, we have to keep going, we have to keep digging and fight until the end. That's what we're going to do, and then we'll see.
I mean, that maybe shows there's a few more twists and turns left in this title race.
Yeah, I mean, it's football. Anything can happen, so we have to be ready, we have to do our part, and then we'll see.
Okay, we'll play with the match. Is Jorginho. Close run thing, I believe. Bye-bye. Can't be you every time, Martin. He's not happy, is he?
He's not happy about it. You deserve it.
Now you can breathe, huh?
Well, give it up, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Oh, God. Oh, God. here's the guy who caps the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys want to hear him cap? Like, let's go. Let's dive right in.
Mikel Arteta, a really exciting game, but also a very exciting fight today. How pleased are you that your team came through, not just in a footballing sense, but also by being physical, being ready to accept that kind of challenge today?
We knew it was going to be like that. We had to compete really hard. They're a really physical team. They put everything in every challenge. And we had to do that part first, and I think we've done that really well. And then we have to earn the right to play, and in many moments we've done that and create some big opportunities through some play. And we have to suffer because they create a special atmosphere, and they are a great team. That's the reason why they are where they are. And cost us problems. I think we managed to resolve them in the right way.
Yeah, you played well, you competed well, but you also manipulated the crowd a little bit. You slowed them down, you frustrated the opposition. A real signs of maturity that this is the kind of stuff that you can...
All lies. I'll show you guys. Cap.
Games, especially when you come to grounds like this, to be able to at the end come out and win the game. And we've done that today, much better in many occasions. And as well, there was something in our tummies still for what happened last year. And the beauty of football is that most of the time you have another opportunity. You learn from it, and you put it right, and you don't fall with the same rock again.
Well, last year, the dream of the top four died here. This year, the dream of winning it is still very much alive after...
We have guaranteed second now in the league with this victory. 3 games to go. Let's keep digging.
Hi there.
Do you see, like, he's not, like, before he was like, oh, like, he used to be so fucking excited, oh, like, oh, now, oh, 3 games left, let's keep digging. What is let's keep digging? What do you mean, sir? What do you mean? Can you, like, elaborate? Can you say more? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to say shit. Now you don't want to say shit, but before you used to want, man.
Now in the league with this victory, 3 games to go. Let's keep digging.
What the fuck does that even mean?
After this result?
We have guaranteed second now in the league with this victory. 3 games to go. Let's keep digging.
You can tell he gave up. Like, you could tell, you know what I'm saying, he recognized, like, that's it. He's in the second spot. Like, you see how he said, well, we're in the second spot, and, you know what I'm saying, like, let's just keep digging. Like, keep digging meaning, like this is how I take it. Like, keep playing, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we win, and we're going to see if Manchester City drops, you know what I'm saying, some points, and maybe we're going to, you know what I'm saying, win. I don't know. Yo, this shit hilarious, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, but honestly, man, I'm just gonna let it go, man. I'm just gonna take the high road, man. I'm just take the positive road, man. And I'm just gonna say, man, shout out to you, Arteta, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying? There's only gonna be one winner. There's only one winner. And at this moment, it seems like it's Manchester City. But anything can go, you know what I'm saying? Anything can change. So, like, there's that 1% chance. There's that 1% chance. And I guess we're going to wait and see 100% who actually wins the Premier League. Let me know, chat. Who do you really think is going to win the Premier League? Who do you think, you know what I'm saying, is going to come at the second spot? Who do you think is going to qualify for the Champions League? Tell me who's your top 4. Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat, who you got. Who's your top 4 in the Premier League? Who's winning? And who is the 3 that come next? Okay? And here is the coming up matches. We got Fulham versus Leicester tomorrow. And then Brighton versus Everton tomorrow. And then next weekend, you know what I'm saying, we go again. And then there will be 2 more games to go. I thought it was 4. I guess there's 3. So, Leeds United, you know what I'm saying? They're going to play, obviously, Newcastle, Spurs, Aston Villa. That's a good game. That's a, you know what I'm saying? And let's see, Manchester United, they play against Wolves. You know what I'm saying? More likely they're going to lose. Maybe not. We'll see. And Manchester City, they're going to play against Everton, which is like at the bottom, who are fighting for their life. That could backfire on City. Or that could benefit City and they can sink Everton. You know what I'm saying? But Arsenal, in the other hand, they're playing against Brighton. That is Brighton, ladies and gentlemen, they're sitting somewhere 7th spot. You know what I'm saying? So they're having actually a great season. So that is a good game, and that's a scary game for Arsenal. If you don't believe me, just wait and watch, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. And obviously next Monday, May 15th, we got Leicester City versus Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? And so it just goes on, and we'll see how things go, chat. And by the way, Arsenal, there's one game. Let me see. I thought Arsenal were playing. Let me see. Arsenal. I thought maybe they already done playing against Chelsea. Yeah. I thought that there were one game that. But I guess, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see how they do. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for me, guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope you hit the like button and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I will be back. Obviously, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, stream more often. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then end up not streaming. So I guess I'm just keep my mouth shut and just make it happen. All right? And I guess you just see and maybe get that notification bell turned on so you can be reminded whenever I go live. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I guess you can know. Or, you know what I'm saying, follow me on Twitter, PHP Jacob. All right? But until next time, my friends, make sure you take care of your mental health and your physical health. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, my friends, adios.